actions is the administration taking federally and encouraging states to take ahead of a possible new COVID wave?
So what we have seen, and I think you're talking about the BA.2 variant, and we are closely watching and monitoring the situation both in Europe and in China. BA.2 is more transmissible version of Omicron, but we do know the tools the United States has, including the mRNA vaccines, therapeutics, and tests, all are effective tools against this variant. And China has not used mRNA vaccines, which is an important component of how we're seeing the response there, or how it's impacting people there. But BA.2 has been circulating here, a little different from Omicron when we were going through that surge in November, has been circulating here for some time. We currently, it may be higher than this, but as of earlier this week, there were about 35,000 cases in this country, and we expect some fluctuation, especially at this relatively low level. But this is an example of where the president's preparedness plan that we rolled out just a couple of weeks ago, which lays out what the tools are that we need to move forward safely, is important. And what we've been conveying to governors, to go to your question, or leaders around the country, and certainly members of Congress, is that just because COVID isn't disrupting some of our lives in certain communities as much as it was a few weeks ago, it doesn't mean it's gone. It's not gone. And I think this variant is an example of that. We do know what we need to manage it, but we are also at great risk of running out of money to do exactly that. And so that is a key part of what we're communicating to governors, to members of Congress, and others about where we are with funding and the need to end some of these programs soon if we don't get the funding we need.
This is a very short, quick follow-up. Is there concern, though, that this variant, which is seen as very transmissible, is coming at a moment when a lot of Americans are seeing waning protection from their boosters just because of the timing of the shots, as well as the fact that mask guidelines and other regulations have been lifted across the country?
It's a good question. I would point to our medical experts to answer that. I mean, it is more transmissible, but we know it can be treated. So I think what it is a reminder of is that while it has decreased in many parts of the country, it is not gone, and it means we still need to continue to take steps we can to fight the virus. Go ahead.